Someone has falsified a certificate to the my dear child. If you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message. Open your eyes and be careful. This is not a coincidence. It has been sent for you. The signs have been placed around you for days, even weeks, but the time to stay silent has passed. What has been concealed in shadows is now rising into light. There is something you must know, and heaven will not allow you to remain unaware any longer. The truth is reaching for you like a hand through the veil, trembling with urgency, trembling with revelation, trembling because time is running out and your heart has been aching without even knowing why. Someone has falsified a certificate to the court to take your name, to take your inheritance, to take what God has spoken over your life long ago. This was not a mistake. This was not a misunderstanding. It was intentional. It was cold. It was planned. It was made to look like justice, but it was crafted with jealousy, bitterness, and a thirst to see your light dim. The person did not act alone, and what's worse, they knew what they were doing. They whispered lies behind doors and held smiles in public, but the document they signed, the words they wrote, the signature they forged, it all points to one thing. Someone has declared to the world that they deserve what was meant for you. You might feel something in your spirit now as these words enter into the part of you that already suspected something. Yes, that feeling you couldn't explain, the uneasiness, the emotional exhaustion, the strange patterns in people's behavior. These weren't just moods or phases, they were indicators. They were spiritual alarm bells. You have been sensing in the spirit what has now been revealed in truth. God says this truth will not be buried forever. There is more. The person who falsified the document did not think they would be caught. They even laughed at the idea of it ever being discovered. They underestimated you. They underestimated the heavens that watch over you day and night. They underestimated the angels who keep record, who bear witness, who are now coming forward to bring justice into motion. They thought because you were silent you were weak, because you did not fight them the way they expected, that you had no protection. But oh, they were wrong. You have been surrounded. You have been marked by light, and the time of unveiling is upon you. Finally, God is exposing what was hidden. It has to do with property, something physical, something you thought had been taken from you unfairly, something you mourned over in silence because no one seemed to believe your side of the story. But it wasn't just about the land or the money or the rights. It was about what that thing represented. It was your dignity. It was your inheritance. It was proof that what was promised to you had finally manifested, and they tried to snatch it away, not because they needed it, but because they couldn't bear to see you walk in what was yours. The court was misled. Evidence was manipulated. Names were falsely added, and yours was conveniently removed or twisted. They changed the dates. They edited the files. They found someone willing to turn a blind eye, and they called it a legal move, but it was a move of dishonor. And even though it looked like they won for a while, even though the papers were stamped and the words were spoken over it, heaven never approved it. The seal of man is not the seal of God. This message for you comes from a place not bound by time. The one who sent it is not a messenger of man, but of divine origin. You were supposed to find this now, not a moment earlier or later. This is a wake-up call, a call not to panic but to pray, a call not to fear but to prepare, you are going to see something shift, a reversal, a divine rearrangement. What was signed in falsity is about to be torn down, exposed, reversed, and rewritten in truth, and the same people who work to bury your name will be forced to speak it out loud again, this time with trembling lips. Do not be surprised when more starts to unravel. This falsified certificate was just the beginning. It was the first crack in the mirror that will now shatter completely. Lies built on top of lies cannot survive the weight of truth. They crumble, and that's exactly what is about to happen. The house they built with manipulation is starting to fall, and you, the one they counted out, will be standing when the dust settles. This is why you have been feeling disconnected, confused, and even lost at times. Your spirit has been wrestling with things your mind could not name, but now it's all becoming clear. The people you once trusted are not who you thought they were. The ones who said they would protect you were speaking only to gain access to what you had. They watched you work, they watched you build, they watched you love freely, and they decided they would take the fruit of your labor and call it theirs. But that ends now. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. Heaven is serious about you. What was stolen will be restored, not because of revenge but because of righteousness. This is not a coincidence. It has been sent for you. There is a document in a drawer that will soon be revealed. There is a voice that has remained silent that will suddenly rise and confess what truly happened. There is a judge whose heart has been turning. There is a whisper turning into a shout, and it's all aligning now. They thought they covered their tracks, but heaven always sees. You will receive a call, a letter, a name will be mentioned that will confirm this message, and when it happens, don't be shocked. You are not imagining this. You are not being paranoid. You have been discerning the spiritual reality behind the scenes of this earthly play. You are awake now. Stay alert, stay prayerful, stay in alignment, because everything that was turned upside down is about to be flipped right side up again. There was a reason why you weren't allowed to move on just yet. There was a reason why the doors seemed closed even when you prayed with all your heart. It wasn't punishment, it was protection. Heaven was waiting for the perfect time to reveal the truth, and that time is now. You are going to walk through a season of unexpected justice. Things you gave up on will be returned to you, but not with chaos, with clarity, not with confusion, with confirmation, not with fight, but with favor. This is not over. In fact, it's only beginning. Everything they thought they got away with is now backfiring, not because of your doing, but because heaven is your defender. You are not alone. You have been heard. Your name has not been erased. Your future has not been forfeited. The certificate they falsified will soon be voided, and the judgment they manipulated will not stand. Something is moving in your favor. It may seem slow now, but it is coming fast. A turnaround that will shock even you. There is someone close to you who has known this truth but kept silent out of fear. They didn't know how to tell you, but something is pressing on their heart now. They are being convicted. They are going to speak up, and when they do, listen closely. Do not let bitterness rise. Let wisdom guide your response. You are not the same as those who wronged you. You are being elevated into something higher. This message is for you, not for your friend, not for a stranger. You were meant to hear this. Someone has falsified a certificate to the court to take your portion, your promise, your property, but it will not last. What was stolen in deception will Be returned in truth, what was written in lies will be corrected by divine authority, and what was meant to destroy your joy will become the very reason your joy multiplies. Don't dismiss this, don't close your heart, don't say maybe this is for someone else, because you know deep down you know this is confirmation, this is release, this is the warning before the restoration, this is the exposure before the reward. You've cried and your tears were not wasted. You've been quiet and your silence was not forgotten. You've been overlooked, but heaven never skipped a beat when it came to you, my beloved child. Open this message with both your heart and your spirit, for what I am about to reveal to you is not something ordinary. This message has come to you not through the minds of men, but through the whisper of heaven itself. It is I, the Lord your God, who speaks to you today, not through thunder or shaking earth, but through a still piercing truth that comes wrapped in mercy. This message is for you. There are things happening around you, things that have been hidden from your eyes but not from mine. There are moments in your life that felt confusing, moments when your spirit sensed something wasn't right, even though everything appeared calm on the surface. You have carried a deep unease in your soul, not knowing where it came from, not knowing why. You suddenly felt isolated, watched, misunderstood, or wrongly accused. But now I tell you, I, the Lord, who watches all and forgets nothing, am lifting the veil from your eyes today. I am revealing something you must know. Someone has taken steps against you in secret. They have twisted something that was supposed to be truthful. They have taken your name, your story, your righteousness, and manipulated a document, yes, a certificate, and they have submitted this to the court. You heard me correctly. Someone has falsified a certificate, and they did this not out of truth, not out of justice, but from a place of envy, bitterness, and pride. They believed they could hide it. They thought if they altered a few lines, signed it with authority, and masked it with legal language, they could bring confusion upon your life. But I say to you, nothing escapes my eyes, nothing hidden shall remain hidden. Do not let this surprise you, my child. Even in the days of the prophets, lies were spoken as if they were prophecy, and documents were signed to condemn the innocent. Your story is not new to heaven, but here is the difference. You are mine, and I have marked you with a seal that no forged paper can erase. I have placed my name upon your life, and I have written your story in a scroll that no man can edit. You must understand that the falsehood presented against you is not a reflection of who you are, but a desperate cry from someone who feels threatened by your light. They want what you carry. They see the favor over your life. They have watched doors open for you, relationships strengthen around you, blessings follow you, and it disturbs them. So instead of humbling themselves, they plotted instead of praying. They lied instead of healing. They chose deception. But I say to you again, this message is for you, and the truth shall not be silenced. For I, the Lord, have already begun to expose their works. Their hands may have moved in secret, but my angels recorded every word, every motion, every signature, every whisper made behind your back, and I shall not stay silent. The court may have received their document, but heaven received the truth, and I have issued a higher decree, one that nullifies all human error, one that rebukes every tongue that rises against you in judgment. Do you remember, my child, when you stood in your room and cried silently, asking me why things were becoming difficult, why people who once embraced you had now become distant, why favor seemed delayed and things felt tangled it was because the enemy was trying to build a false case around you. But hear me today, I have stopped it in its tracks. I have reached into the system and I am rearranging every word that was miswritten. I am stirring up conviction in the hearts of those who sat in meetings to discuss your name unjustly. I am shaking the very foundation of every room where your name was spoken with ill intent, and I am protecting you not because of your perfection but because of your position in my heart. You are my child, and when you cry, heaven responds. When you are misunderstood, I write the truth in the sky. When you are falsely accused, I rise to your defense. So do not fear the paperwork, do not fear the conversations you did not hear, do not fear the silence of others, for their silence is not my silence. I am speaking louder than all of them combined. My beloved, this is not the end of your story, it is only the beginning. What they meant for your harm, I will turn for your good. The court of heaven has already ruled in your favor, and the gavel has fallen on the side of justice. You are about to see vindication like never before, and it won't come in the form of loud declarations or dramatic scenes. It will come quietly, righteously, undeniably. I will bring the truth to light in such a way that even those who doubted you will fall silent. Those who participated in the lie will begin to tremble. Some will come forward with confessions, others will step back in shame, and while they unravel, you will rise. You will stand in the truth I have established for you. Do not let bitterness enter your heart. Forgive them, release them. Their actions are only chains that they placed on themselves, but you, my child, are free. You walk in truth, you walk in mercy, and I will continue to fight for you. I am the God who brings justice. I am the God who restores what was stolen. I am the God who silences lies and lifts up truth like a banner. Keep your heart soft, keep your eyes on me. Do not be distracted by what they did, but be focused on what I am doing. There is restoration coming, and it is more than just your reputation. I am restoring opportunities, relationships, peace, and joy that was interrupted by this season of trial. You will soon see that even this betrayal was used to elevate you. You will know that I had my hand on you the entire time. This is your message, not for someone else, not a general word. This is personal. This is from me to you. Finally, I am exposing the one who falsified the truth to harm you, but you shall not be harmed. You shall be strengthened. You shall be promoted. You shall be protected. I love you with an everlasting love, and no false certificate, no scheme of man, no human attempt at rewriting your story can remove you from. I will open your heart. Rest in me. I am already working. Angel says *, my child, this message is for you. Someone has falsified a certificate to the court to take your inheritance, your name, your voice, your identity, your right to be heard, and your rightful place. But do not be afraid. I, the Lord your God, have already gone before you. What man has tried to cover in lies, I will uncover in truth. What they tried to twist in darkness, I will shine light upon it, until even the judges will tremble at my justice. They thought they could manipulate papers and deceive systems, but they forgot that I am the God who sees everything. Nothing is hidden from my eyes. The ink they used to forge that certificate may have fooled some eyes for a moment, but my justice watches from heaven, and it cannot be tricked. I have seen the hands that did it. I have heard the whisperings in secret rooms, and now my justice is rising like a wave, silent but unstoppable. Do not try to fight them with your own strength. Be still and watch what I do. You are not alone in this courtroom of life. I am your advocate, your defender, your witness, and your judge. This message is for you. You may be feeling weary and helpless. You may have been crying alone, wondering how something so unfair could be happening, but I tell you today, rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Let not your heart be troubled, for though men may lie, my word is truth. Though they may try to remove your blessing through deception, I am the one who holds the key to every door they think they've shut against you. They thought they could close your future by printing a false certificate, but I am the God who does not need paperwork to restore your destiny. One breath from me and the courtrooms of earth tremble under the weight of truth. I do not sleep. I do not forget. I have written your name in my book, not with ink that fades or lies that smudge the truth, but with the eternal markings of favor, justice, and mercy. You are covered, chosen, protected. This battle belongs to me. I have already made a way. Finally, God is exposing this. The time of silence is over. That forged certificate is about to become the very thing that proves my glory. I will turn their plan upside down. The falsehood they used will become the fire that purifies your name. They will stand in court thinking they've won, but I will show up with a revelation that no one can deny. The judge will see, the papers will be revealed, and the truth will speak louder than any lie ever spoken. I will not let the enemy steal what belongs to you. Someone you trusted may have been involved. Someone you once prayed for, helped, loved, but I will use even this pain to birth something pure in you. I know the betrayal hurts. I know you wonder why they would do this, but I am the God who turns betrayal into breakthrough. What they meant for harm, I am about to use as your elevation. This storm isn't here to drown you, it's here to wash away the things and people who cannot go with you into your next season. So trust me, keep your heart soft, your spirit open. Don't retaliate, don't speak from bitterness. I am working even when it seems quiet. I am shifting even when nothing looks like it's moving. Your peace will not be taken, your promise will not be stolen. I will make it right, and you will stand in awe of how I redeem this chapter. Your name will be cleared, your destiny will not be delayed. Your tears have been collected in my hands, and they will be transformed into testimonies. I love you, my child, I have not forgotten you. You were never alone. Just wait, just believe. Something is about to turn in your favor. This message is for you. Do not skip over it. Open your heart, because I am speaking directly to you right now. The time of vindication is near, and you will say asterisk, surely the Lord was with me even in the middle of the lies. Asterisk, trust me, pray to me. I have already won this for you.